I just wanted to sort of hark back to something I really enjoyed earlier in the day, which was this talk about how maths attainment and computing attainment, I believe, is like this, is well correlated with how much money you make, because it really is. I think that there's something that these subjects are teaching us. There's something that a good maths education teaches you, and it's the same thing that a good computer science education teaches you. Which is this idea of computational thinking. This idea that big problems can be broken down into little problems, and the little problems can be solved to get little solutions, and the little solutions can be put back together to make a big solution to the original big problem. It's massively powerful. I think this whole, when am I going to use it? Because I'm standing right in front of you, that's not very nice. There's this whole, oh, duh, when am I going to use it thing, which comes up a lot in computing and I think comes up a lot in maths. And I think the answer to when am I going to use it is everywhere and all the time. If you go and do any non-trivial job, then the skills that you learn doing maths and the skills you learn doing computer science are going to be massively useful to you. This idea that you will be a richer lawyer if you have a good maths education. You will be a richer doctor, a better doctor, if you have a good maths education. Really, really powerful. I mean, I talked earlier about having ridden this curve right down to the pits of business studies. I did immediately before starting Raspberry Pi, I did the exec MBA program at the university in Cambridge. And it was really, really instructive to watch the engineers on the course beat the crap out of everyone. The engineers on that course could beat the accountants at accounting, they could beat the lawyers at law, you could even beat the marketing guys at marketing, because they have that mindset. And so I think that's really, there's a wonderful bit, so Homer describes Odysseus as he's a man skilled in all ways of contending. And I think that that's really a wonderful thing for people to try and aspire to do. And so I think that's how maths education and computing education kind of fit together. I think they're both very, very good ways of preparing the young people of today, the adults of tomorrow, to be skilled in all ways of contending. And that's why I'm excited about what's happening in computing education. It's why I'm excited about what's happening in maths education. Because, we're going to need those people for the rest of my life. Hopefully we're going to get some. That's all I've got.